everybody, it's Marcia from Kansas Misfit, and today I'm gonna make something I never made before, and it's called cheesy garlic bread, and I got it from the Needy Homesteader. She's another channel. If you want to check her out, check out the Needy Homesteader. She has lots of breads, and I've been making her regular bread, but now it's time to, I'm making some potato soup for dinner tonight, and I thought garlic bread would be good with it. So let's see how this turns out. So bear with me, and you can watch as I go along on this journey with me and figure out how to do this. I wrote the recipe down from her video, and I'm going to do my best to make it. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, first thing we need is 3 cups warm water. So I'll get my cups and measuring cups and water, and we'll get started here. 3 cups warm water. Got my bowl right here. Let me get my water. Three cups warm water. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to see the bowl very good, but you can see me. So, need 2 tablespoons yeast, and I have my yeast in the freezer. Got that tip from Heather on the Needy Homesteader as well. There's the yeast. Get a tablespoon. No, is that 2 tablespoons? 2 tablespoons yeast. Here's 1. And here's 2. Put this back in the freezer. And the next time I make bread. Okay. Now it says 2 tablespoons sugar. Sugar right here. 2 tablespoons of that. So 1 and 2. Now it says 7 cups of flour. She also said to start out with 6 cups in case you don't need the last one, because it depends on your temperature of your house, or how high your altitude is. Here's 1 cup, and move my recipe. Put my bowl in the center of the table so you can't see, but so I can be in the middle easier. Another recipe. 1 cup here. That's 1. And she said 7, but to start with 6. So there's 1. Here's 2. Three. I don't have a mixer, so I have to do it by hand. There's 4. There's 5. And 1 more makes 6. And I'll have another cup just in case I need it right beside it. And number 7. Let me get my handy wooden spoon. Right here. Now it says you need a tablespoon of salt. It's right over here. What do I do with my tablespoon? Here it is. tablespoon of salt. So let's see if I can't get that in here. And you don't want the salt to touch the yeast, but you do need the salt. I'm not going to do it like that. I'm just going to, that's about a tablespoon right there. You don't want it to touch the yeast, but you do need it in here. Here, to do its job, you need it into the bowl. Because if it touches the yeast, it won't rise. So that's why you have the flour and stuff in between, so you don't have to have the salt touching the yeast. Now you need 3 tablespoons olive oil. Bear with me here. Okay, here's 1. Here's 2. And here's 3. 3 tablespoons olive oil. And then it says your rosemary, not rosemary, yeah, rosemary and garlic. Since I don't have rosemary, I do have garlic. I'll get some of that out of the fridge. It says 2 tablespoons. So I'll get 2 tablespoons of garlic in here. Let me get another spoon. Because that spoon I laid in the bowl when I had flour on it. And I don't want flour in my garlic, so I got a clean spoon. 2 tablespoons garlic. It won't hurt to have a little over. There's 1. Here's the other one, 2. Okay, what do I do? Here it is, the lid. And then, since I don't have rosemary flakes, I got rosemary essential oils from Young Living Essential Oils, which goes to my other channel, Oils and Marcia, Oils and Wellness with Marcia. You can check that out if you want. It's a different channel. I'm just going to put like 3 drops of rosemary into it, so it has the rosemary flavor that goes with the garlic. So I'll put 3 drops of that. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, that came out fast. Now, to cook with essential oils, they need to be Vitality. And in Young Living, the Vitality oils are the ones with the white label. So if it has a white label, it's easy and you can consume it. So you can cook with that. Okay, now I'm going to mix all this up. Since I don't have a mixer, it's going to take a little bit. A mixer, zap zap, you know, it's a lot faster. I'll do this by hand. Wish I could get my GoPro and hook it on my chest with the Velcro thingy, and then you guys can see straight down into the bowl. I have a GoPro, but I haven't learned how to use it yet. In fact, I haven't really tried. I have to give it a try. Whoa. And once I learn how to use it, then I can get more videos made a different way than just using my phone. It said the oven needs to be at 400 degrees, so I better get it started. 400. Okay, that's preheating. That rosemary smells good. I'll take my rings off. Okay. Let's see. Mix well and knead for 5 minutes. So I got my rings off so I can knead it. 5 minutes. It's a little bit sticky, so put just a tad bit flour on top of that. Now, knead it for 5 minutes. A little bit more flour. Five minutes will be okay. It says 4:34, so it'll be 4:36. It's still sticky. Might have taken almost the whole 7 cups to do this. I'm making garlic bread, and I'm on a video, just letting you know. My husband just came in. Homemade garlic bread sound good to you?
Probably.
My back is killing me already, guys. And then it says after you knead it for 5 minutes, I put a little oil in the bottom of my bowl. So I take this dough out and lay it on the table. I take a little oil, put it in the bottom of my bowl, like so. And then make my dough into a little dough ball. So I'll try to see if I can't do that. That's something you can see me do. Dip it in here. Get the oil all over it so it can rise. Okay, make this into a pretty ball.
Isn't it nice?
Turn that down, please. I'm on video. Now here's my ball, and I put it in the bowl. It's sitting in the bowl, and I have to cover it for 30 minutes. Let it rise for 30 minutes, and I'll be right back with you. Hold on. Hey, you guys. I'm back. It's me again. And it's time to punch down the bread dough. Ready? Punch down the dough. And then after we punch down the dough, pull it out here, put it on my table, punch it down. Smell that garlic. Oh, you can't smell the garlic. Too bad you can't smell the garlic, because man, it smells delicious. Can you smell the garlic, David?
Yeah.
It smells good. Got my dough out here on the table, and you can take this and you can cut it in 3 spots and then braid it before you do the rest of it, or you can do it this other way. Just roll it up like I'm doing here. You can't see. Maybe if I lay this right here, you can see. Oh, a little bit. Roll this up. I should have put a little oil on the table because it's sticking. It's all rolled up here. Okay, got it all rolled up. I'm going to take this side here and tuck it inside the middle. Like that. Just get it all tucked up inside there. Like so. Take these pieces and stick them together. That came from when I rolled it up. And then stick the other side in there. Like so. Roll this over on the bottom. Make her pretty. Get my cookie sheet. Got my cookie sheet here. Lay it down. I'm gonna lay it on the cookie sheet like so. Now I'm gonna make a little. Here's what it looks like. I'm gonna make an egg yolk wipe, or that you put on top to golden it up a little bit here. So I'm gonna get one egg. To put it in. Okay. Got my little dish here to put my egg in. Crack egg. Put it in there. And since these are farm fresh eggs, I'll make sure there's no blood in there. I don't see any blood, so this is a good egg. Give me a fork to beat it up. It's like an egg wash, I guess that's what you want to call it. Tad bit of milk in there. Probably gonna have too much, but my cats will love it. And the rest of this milk will be used in the potato soup that I'm making to go along with this bread, which I will be fixing up while this is in the oven. You can see both when it's done. Okay, I'm gonna get my pastry brush so I can brush that over everything. Here's my pastry brush. I'm gonna brush it over all this bread. Whoa! We don't need the yolk going everywhere. That's a mess and a half. This will help it to cook, or bake, I should say. You don't want to cook it, you want to bake it. So, brush this all over. I'm making a mess. That's what happens when you're holding it instead of doing it down level. Let me bring you down here so you can see what's going on. Brush this in here. Got egg yolk here that fell when I was mixing it to put on here. We don't want all that to burn when I go in the oven. So we'll get that out of the way. Put it back in the dish. Must not have blended that all up that well. Should have beated it longer. Brush this over it. You can put poppy seed, sesame seeds, whatever you want on there. I'm going to put some garlic powder over it. Not a lot because I already have garlic inside. I'm going to sprinkle some garlic powder over the top. Oh, I forgot. No, that's right. Garlic over the top. And then some poppy seeds over that. Poppy seeds. Looks like pepper, but it's poppy seeds. for the topping. And then it says to bake that for, my writing is so light I can hardly see it. So bake it for until it's brown. 30 minutes. So see you in another 30 minutes. Hold on. Okay guys, I'm taking it out of the oven now. See what this looks like. It smells good. It's not. Let's see what that is. Is that dough done? Put this in here. Looks like it might be done. Let's see here. I hope it's done. We'll find out here. I didn't do something right because, as you can see, it's cracked on the top. I'm sure my hubby's going to still eat it, though. And we're not done with this bread. The next step here is to cut that in half. Burn the heck out of my hand, probably. Put this hot pad on here. We'll cut this bread in half, like so. Start here. Oh, I wish we had smell-o-vision. Cut that in half and break her open. Guess I'm gonna have to just get some hot hands here and do it. Ooh, it's hot. Break this open now. Watch the steam pour out. Woo! See that steam coming out there? Oh man, it's hot. Doing the best I can here. It's my first time ever doing this, guys, so bear with me here. Get my hot pad. Trying to open it up. There we go. I probably didn't do it right. Guess that's supposed to be flat also. Well, next step it says to put butter that you sliced up all over it here. Like so. I'm doing the best I can now. My hands are shaking for some reason. Okay, got butter on there. And we don't have mozzarella cheese, so I'm using cheddar cheese. We can sprinkle cheddar cheese over here. I wish I had mozzarella cheese, because that's what it called for, but cheddar cheese I'm sure will still taste good. Sprinkle all that on here. And you just put the amount that I am just putting the amount that I want on here. I didn't see how much. You just sprinkle it on there so it melts in there. You can sprinkle a little bit of olive oil over that. I don't know how much. I don't have a little thingy that she had. So I'm just going to dabble it on here and hope I don't get too much. I have no idea. Ooh! I have no idea how much is too much and how much is okay. Then you want to sprinkle just a tad bit of garlic powder because there's already garlic in it. So just a little bit of garlic powder over that. Put it in the oven to let that cheese melt. And then it'll be done. So I'll be right back. Well, I'm back, everybody. Here's what potato soup looks like. And here's the cheesy garlic bread. It didn't turn out like I was hoping it would. It will be eaten. My husband loves homemade bread. I have some here on the table ready. And I'm going to dip him out some soup. And when he comes in from feeding the cattle, we're going to eat dinner. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. smash the like button, and I'll leave the recipe in the description. But remember, it's not my recipe. This recipe is the Needy Homesteader, Heather. So check out the Needy Homesteader, and you can tell her that Marcia from Kansas Misfit sent you there, so that she knows that I'm sending people to her channel. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Ta-ta. Love you guys.